You just have to do it with feeling.
You found something? What is it? Cool, a penny. What are some different coins? A penny is worth 1 cent. A nickel is worth 5 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents. A quarter is worth 25 cents. A dollar bill is worth 100 cents or $1. How much money have you saved, Moby? We better count. How can you skip count to count coins? When you have a group of the same coins, you can skip count to find the total. Each nickel is worth 5 cents, so you can skip count by fives. There are 5, 10, 15, 20 cents. You're right, Moby. Quarters can get tricky to skip count, but there are only 4 skips to get to $1. 25, 50, 75, 100 cents, or $1. Sometimes I have a combination of different coins. How can you count on to get the total? When you have a small group of different coins, you can count on to add them. Let's see. The nickel is worth the most, so we should start with that. So we start at 5 cents. Then we count on 3 pennies. There are 6, 7, 8 cents. Okay, we should start with a quarter, so that's 25 cents. Then we can count on 2 dimes. There are 35, 45 cents. Now there are a lot of coins, so we should use a different way to count. How can you sort coins to find the total? When you have a lot of different coins, you can sort them into like groups and then count. Then you skip count to find the total. Let's see. The dime is worth the most, 10, 20. Then we count on 2 nickels, 25, 30. Now we count on 2 pennies, 31, 32. There are 32 cents total. Cool, more coins. First, sort the coins. We start with 25 cents. Then we count the dimes. 35, 45. Then we count the nickels. 50, 55. Then we add on 3 pennies. 56, 57, 58 cents. Sometimes, when you have a lot of coins, you can group them in different ways to help you count. How can you group coins to help you count? You can combine different coins to make numbers that are easier to add. Let's see. I can start with 25 cents, but I can add a nickel to make 30 cents. 30 is an easy number to work with because it ends in 0. Then I can add the dime to get to 40 cents. Now I just count on the pennies to find the total. 41, 42 cents. Right, Moby. You can combine a few coins to make an easy number to work with before you add other coins. I can skip count the nickels first. 5, 10, 15 cents. Now it's easy to add on the dime to get 25 cents. Then I can add the quarter, 50 cents. Hey, wait a minute. I've got some coins in my pocket. I've got 3 pennies, which is the same as 3 cents. Let's add them together. 50 cents plus 3 cents is equal to 53 cents. So, how much money do you have saved up? It's a secret? Anyway, Moby, finding a penny's good luck. You know what they say. Find a penny, pick it up, all the day you'll have good luck. Or maybe not. Whoa! That looks gross, Moby. Are you sure you want that? Do you have enough money? We better count your coins to find out. You've got a lot of different coins. That coin is called a penny. What is a penny? Well, it's copper-colored, and it has Abraham Lincoln on its head, and the Lincoln Memorial on its tail. A penny is worth 1 cent. We can add the pennies up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 cents. But there are other coins here too. What is a nickel? Here's a nickel. It's bigger than a penny, and it's silver-colored. There's another president on its head, Thomas Jefferson, and that's his home on the tail. A nickel is worth 5 cents. That means 1 nickel is equal to 5 pennies. We can count by 5s to add the nickels. How many nickels do you have, Moby? Okay, so you have 4 nickels. Now we can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. So we have 4 nickels, or 20 cents. But we still have other coins to count. What is a dime? A dime looks like this, with Franklin Roosevelt on its head, and a torch on its tail. A dime is worth 10 cents. There's a lot of ways to make 10 cents. I could use 10 pennies, or I could use 2 nickels, or I could just use 1 dime. We can count by tens to figure out how much our dimes are worth. Let's see. We have 4 dimes, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40 cents. There's 1 more coin here. What is a quarter? Well, this is a quarter, 'cause there's George Washington on the head, and that's an eagle on the tail. Some quarters have a state on their tail instead of an eagle. A quarter is worth 25 cents. That's the same as 25 pennies. Or 5 nickels. But not all money is coins. What are bills? A slice of this, delicious cake costs $1. That's a lot of money. Are you sure you really want it? But $1 is worth 100 pennies, or worth 20 nickels, or 10 dimes. Well, I do have this. This is a $1 bill. Hey, it's George Washington again. He's on the front, and it says 1 on the back. Hey,